So today we're making some blackened fish salad here, right? We got barramundi, blackened barramundi. We got hearts of palm. We got blood oranges. We got avocado. We got romaine. This is super easy to make. If you're scared of cooking fish because you don't like stuff to stick, this is a great way to do it because the high heat keeps it searing real nicely. It also has got all that spice on there, which helps it from sticking as well. So you don't need like a non-stick pan. You just need a good pan, good solid pan that holds heat well and it cooks evenly, and you can make blackened fish here. All right, let's get into it. So here are the ingredients for our salad. We're gonna have some romaine lettuce. We're gonna top it with some slices of blood orange, avocado, and rinsed off hearts of palms. We're gonna toss our salad with some of this vinaigrette we made the other day with the Greek out, so you can look through a couple of videos earlier and see how to make this. We're going to blacken our fish with some of this Lucky Cajun Voodoo. We got a little barramundi. This is kind of a ensalada tropical with some blackened barramundi. It can be light, refreshing, full flavor, a little different, simple to make. Let's get into it. There you go. You could just cut little pieces. We're not trying to make slaw here, but we're not also trying to have big slices either. So I'll just go like this. You know? Hey, look at that. We got our salad ready to go. There's that. Then we're going to get into the blood orange. We're going to peel this by hand, or with the knife, excuse me. So we're going to go like that. Like that, and you kind of turn it that way. You get all the, you don't want any pithy stuff on the outside. We'll squeeze those little juicy bits into the salad to add a little more flavor, like that. And then you just give it a little slice. We got some cool blood orange slices, and then we're gonna split those in half, like little half moon slices. Put it over there. Squeeze those little ends of juice into the greens. Kind of start our dressing. I really like hearts of palm, so I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna put 2 big pieces in there, slice it up. Easy peasy. So we got that right there, and we're gonna start our avocado. Split it in half like this, and then go boop. Look at that, perfect. So to get that side out, you just hit a little, so you know, twist. There it is. Then push from the back, and it pops right out. Easy peasy. So I always like to slice my avocado inside the shell. I find it easier, a little cleaner. And then we kind of scoop out with the back of our little slicer. If you don't have a little rounded tip on your knife, you could use a spoon. So we got that ready, So shake it up, make sure it's nice and mixed up. And we're just gonna, a couple of tablespoons. Not too much, you don't want to overdo it. And then also, it's gonna have a little blood orange flavor in our vinaigrette, which is gonna be nice. Also adds a little color, but it's got a little mustard in there, olive oil, red wine vinegar, and our Greek out dressing. So just make sure you spin it. You don't have to drench it. You just want to dress. You just want them lightly, like it's almost like you just sprayed them down with a little oil. So our plate got a little spots on it, but that's just from our blood orange. We're gonna put that right there. And we're just going to plate it now, right before we blacken our fish. I don't know if I want that much. Then we put down our oranges. So whenever you're stacking colors on your salad, okay, it's best to go from dark to lighter. So then that way everything pops. If you put the lightest thing down on the bottom and you put the red stuff over it, it just covers it up. So watch. So now we're going to put the avocado on. And that's going to make that pop. Right? So everything's popping. Everything's popping. And then we're going to put some of these on. Popping, popping. And if we just covered that up with the red, guess what would have happened? You wouldn't have seen it. Wouldn't have been happy about it. So yeah. And you can put whatever you want on here. I just like these flavors. These are some of my favorite salad toppings. Blood orange, hearts of palm, avocado, vinaigrette, blackened fish coming in at you. Now we're going to season our fish. We got a little seasoning bowl with our voodoo in there. And you know, when you're blackening stuff, you kind of want to season liberally. And the good thing about Lucky Cajun is we don't put so much salt in it that it's like killing your flavor by having a salt lick of a fish. Let's make sure it's nice and coated, right? Flip it with the other hand. You don't want to get your fish hand in the spices. Looking good. Nice and coated. Because that's kind of what the deal is here. Now we're going to put a little oil in our pan. We're going to kind of clear it out with a little here, but it's dancing nicely, so we're good. We're good to go. And then we're just going to wash our hands after this. There it is. I'm just put that right there because it kind of sits. The other cool thing about blackening is the spices keep it from sticking to the pan. It's hot, so it's less likely to stick to the pan. It cooks quick. And literally, we're like flipping this over after a few minutes. Now I'm going to give it a little, roll our oil around a little bit, make sure we got some contact with that. And that's just my induction knife making a little beep. It's not like something's wrong. Yeah, so just let it sit, let it finish. And then we'll put it on top of our salad here in a second. So we're looking at about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes on each side. If it's a little thicker, if you're using like a big thick piece of fish, you might want to finish it in the oven. It is a little smoky, so make sure you have some like ventilation. I'm over here by a window, so it's blowing it all out. But we're just going to take this up and put it right here. Alright, so here it is. Here is our salad. Doesn't that look delicious? Super awesome, 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 awesome.